deep. Alexander Wright, Kenneth Gant, as the Cowboys will get the football first, and a brand new kicker, Al Del Greco, in for Houston.
Yeah, last week the Cowboys fooled the kickoff team of the Cardinals when they switched Gant and Wright at the very last minute. Wright got the ball and went 71 yards to set up the Cowboy offense, now down by the 20. Novacek right in the back.
And it forces Mike Saxon to punt. And Ernest Gibbons is back deep for Houston. Saxon, the line drive spiral. Ernest Gibbons comes over, and Dallas is going to be able to down this inside the 5. All the way down near the 2-yard line. Great work by the Cowboys special teams. A 55-yard punt by Saxon. 12 minutes and 19 seconds to go. First quarter. It'll be the Oilers on offense.
The pass protection is good for Warren Moon as he fakes it out to the outside, hoping to fake Ray Horton. But number 20 is right there as the ball gets there, and he jars it loose, and Jeffries can't come up with it. But again, it was second and short. Moon went deep.
The Oilers, an almost unheard of 53% plus on their third down conversions. Third down and a yard here. Del Rio up close, thought about a blitz. Warren Moon calls a timeout.
I didn't get it in time, though. The play clock ran down all the way down to 0. Warren looked up too late, and it's going to be 5 yards against the Oilers.
There is no timeout. Repeat third down.
So now it changes the complexion of that play quite a bit. Not third and a yard, but 3rd and 6 coming up for Houston.
Yeah, in this type of situation, a third down conversion situation, the statistics, the linebackers, Norton and Del Rio, and they're excellent open field tacklers.
Cowboys blocked a punt last week. Greg Montgomery set to kick it away to Calvin Martin, back deep for Dallas. And they got that one too, and they might have a touchdown out of it. Williams scores. Robert Williams did it again. Ike Holt, I think, got it, didn't he, Dan?
Yeah, he did, and that's the combination that worked so well for the Cowboys last week when they got Camarillo's punt. A lot of the attention went to Holt last week. That freed up Williams. This time, Williams gets the attention from the right side. Watch as the number 30, Isaac Holt, comes in here and blocks that ball in the air, and what a gift. Falls right in the arms of Williams. Big turnover and a touchdown for Dallas.
Williams just cruised 18 yards. Ike Holt's made a career out of blocking kicks, and he gives Dallas the early lead. Ken Willis will try to make it 7-0 Dallas.
You just don't see teams blocking punts twice in a row, 2 games in a row like this.
Cowboys strike with the special teams. 7 minutes and 6 seconds remaining. First quarter. And Ike Holt and Robert Williams produce a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys leading the Oilers 7-0. Deep for the Oilers. And Alan Pinkett comes to the 2-yard line. And won't reach the 20. Cowboys special teams all fired up.
Well, let's take a look at the key play here. Although it's Isaac Holt that makes the block, watch this man right here. This is Holt, but next to him, number 51 here is going to be tackled. That's Eric Ferris. Derek Brownlow will come out and pull him away from Holt. Right there, that frees up Holt. That's a perfect tackle right here. An illegal play that allows Holt to come in and make the block.
And the Oilers now trailing by a touchdown. Work off.
Don't give up the deep one.
Well, they had only 25 yards rushing last week. That didn't help their cause against the Redskins either. So they want to improve on those numbers. But for the most part, you're going to see the football in the air from this offense. 2nd and 10 from the 19. Here comes a blitz. Moon got it out, and Gibbons got leveled by Holt. He hit Gibbons almost as hard as he hit that punt a couple of minutes ago. Ernest Givens is still down.
Yeah, but he's happy he caught a pass. Last week he was complaining that he only got 2. This is why you got to keep your head on a swivel out here. Warren Moon kind of sets his receiver up for this big hit because Holt confused Moon that time. He had the outside receiver. He pushed him to the outside, turned back to the inside for this out cut, and he cuts the legs out from underneath Ernest Givens and plants him on his back. Far to catch up to the deep safeties, that your chances of completing that are very hard. There you see it. Moon throws his ball actually between the 2 guys in blue shirts. He overthrew Hill. Jeffries had a better shot at him from the outside.
I wonder what Montgomery's thinking about right now. His last punt didn't get far. And he got another one stuffed. Penalty markers are down. The Cowboys have blocked another punt. Derek Brownlow, but let's see about the flag. It's against Houston.
Wow. So this one will stand too. Brownlow was the guy that got the illegal hold on the first block. This time the Oilers make the adjustment. They cut Brownlow loose formation, and he gets the second block of the game.
On the kicking team, the penalty is declined. First down.
Illegal formation they call on the Oilers.
Yeah, that means they didn't have enough men on the line of scrimmage, but who can blame them? Their first punt was stuffed. Brownlow will come right up the middle, I believe, between 51. There, Eric Fairs turns to the outside. And remember, Fairs is a guy that Brownlow tackled on the first block.
Another gift for Dallas. Very special team so far from the 27.
And quiet it is here in this Astrodome. There's Joe Avizano, the special teams coach. And he's leading the league right now in blocked punts. 3 in the last 2 games.
He's telling Saxon, don't you do it that way when you have to kick. Novacek to hold. Willis kick on the way, and he got it. And with 2 minutes, 11 seconds remaining first quarter, thanks to the Cowboys special teams, they lead by 10. The Astrodome in Houston, Texas. Brad Nessler and Dan Fouts with you as the Cowboys lead by 10 with 2:11 to go first quarter. And a 5th-round rookie out of Illinois, Derek Brownlow, has one of the big plays of the day for the Dallas special teams. Willis to kick. Coleman and Pinkett back deep for the Oilers. And it's Alan Pinkett again from the 1-yard line. Pinkett trying to find a seam, and he just can't. Mickey Pruitt made the tackle on the kickoff return.
Well, Greg Montgomery's having a rough afternoon. He's heard the sound that all kickers dread more than anything else, the dreaded double thud. One thuds the foot, the other thuds the hand.
And Brownlow's got the freak working over there on the sideline. I think that's what that dance is.
That's the quad thud. We've had 2 block punts here in the first quarter. It's a real paper shuffling problem because the Cowboys think they have a good idea on how they want to stop the run and shoot. But
Greco.
And the crowd will go crazy when this one goes through.
And it goes right through the middle. The Oilers found the sledding a little bit tough down close, but Alan Pinkett had just enough, and the Dallas lead cut to 3.
Is sponsored by Coors Light.
Well, Warren Moon with 111 of the 150 total yards for the Oilers. And look at that time of possession, but still Dallas leads 10-7.
Well, because of those 2 block punts. But the Oilers had a wonderful drive that time. About 88 yards.
11 plays, 88 yards in over 7 minutes. Back deep for Dallas, Gant and Wright. And Del Greco, as Dan said, got a big ovation for his extra point. It is 10-7 Cowboys. And now you won't hear too many cheers for Del Greco, who knocks it out of bounds. And the Dallas offense will come out at the 35.
Sack 4th and 20, and Del Greco will have to try his first field goal as an Oiler from 52 yards away.
And if he hits this, he can run for mayor. Montgomery to hold. Del Greco from long range to try to tie it up. Kick has a chance, and he got it.
There are a lot of his constituents there ready to vote for him.
Al Del Greco with 1:49 to go in the half ties it up with this one.
Like no one's ever seen. We're in the air, we're around, always in.
Career long 52-yard field goal. They went inside 40 this year. 8 for 8. Troy Aikman, by the way, on that last drive, 4 for 4 for 46 yards. And Novacek will hold it for Willis. It'll be a 37-yard field goal attempt by the Cowboys. And again, Willis hasn't missed from this range this season. Try to break our 10-10 deadlock. And he does. And we've still got a couple of ticks left before halftime. But Willis, 37-yard field goal has put the Cowboys back out in front.
The rookies long return.
On the other side, the Oilers trying to plot 2 seconds worth of strategy.
Now the Oilers are trying to figure out a way to block this kickoff.
2 seconds left in the half from the Astrodome. That was a good-looking Cowboy drive. 70 yards in 6 plays. They used 147 and got 3 points out of it.
And the key player on that drive, besides the quarterback, obviously, was Emmitt Smith, catching balls out of the backfield, breaking tackles, and making first downs.
Pinkett and Coleman back deep. I don't think they expect to see it.
And again, the Cowboys have been successful in controlling the crowd today. They had a couple of chances to sing their song and wave their pom-poms.
And Willis drills it on the ground. And it goes out of bounds.
Well, the clock does not start until the receiving team touches the ball.
And they didn't, so flag down, and the Oilers have 1 shot from the 35.
Boy, that's really amazing. Here he kicks the ball perfect along the ground. It bounces over some guy's head.
The kicking team,
and yet the clock does not move.
It will be placed on the 35-yard line. First down.
So Warren Moon and company will have 1 shot.
And if there's a quarterback that can throw it all the way down to the goal line, it is number 1.
And just ask the Atlanta Falcons about it. That's how they won a week ago, on one prayer answered at the end of their game. And the Oilers 65 yards away from the Dallas end zone. Final play, first half. And the Oilers keep it on the ground. And Alan Pinkett will pad his statistics a little bit as he got it out to the 44. And the Cowboys and the Oilers have played quite a battle through 2 quarters. Dallas took the early lead, and they'll take the halftime lead as well. The Cowboys by 3.
And twice the Cowboys have stopped them with block punts. That just doesn't happen in this league. First one, it's Ike Holt, yeah, and he pops it up in the air, and a gift for Robert Williams. He takes it the rest of the way. And then the very next punt, poor Greg Montgomery, he doesn't get this one very far either. It's Brownlow this time, number 59, and in a game that is going to be as close as this one, with both teams very explosive, special teams have really been the difference so far.
You take a look at the statistics, you would think the Oilers would be way in front. They've had the ball twice as long.
Well, again, it's that frustrating part of the bend but don't break defense that the Cowboys uncharacteristically are using today against Moon, but it has been effective.
Warren Moon, of course, can put up points so quickly, and he's had a heck of a half, and he really spreads it around, and his 2 favorite guys today have been Jeffries and then Coleman, who wasn't expected to play that well.
Well, Coleman has replaced Ernest Givens, who's working on a real tough headache on the sidelines. Isaac Holt not only got the big block, he got the big hit on Givens.